What does light mean to you now, after a lifetime of mornings and sunsets, of lamps turned on to chase away the dark, of sunlight flooding in through kitchen windows? That's not a question about science, but about memory and emotion. At this stage, light is less about simply seeing and more about feeling, comfort, clarity, even hope. With the days perhaps moving a bit slower, and the years teaching us about what truly matters, light takes on a kind of magic that's easy to overlook. If you pause for a moment and think back, you might remember a cherished room from childhood. Was it your grandmother's parlor, with late afternoon sun warming the old drapes, or the way headlights appeared on the wall long before you fell asleep as a child? Light has always shaped our world, and as time leaves its imprint, our appreciation for light can become richer, more thankful, and full of wonder. Let's shine a gentle beam on the magic of light, all the ways it enhances the quality of our days in this chapter of life, and how even small adjustments can make our living spaces, health, and spirits brighter. Light shapes our mood and well-being in subtle and profound ways. Think of the difference between a dreary, cloudy day that seems to slow every step, and a sunrise after rain that lifts your heart almost without reason. Our bodies, even after all these years, are still deeply tuned to the sun. The cycle of natural light helps regulate our inner clocks, what researchers call circadian rhythms, which in turn impacts our sleep, alertness, and even how clearly we think. You might recall those winter months when darkness comes too early and spirits sink a little. Many have noticed that opening the blinds or taking a walk in daylight, even when it's cold, can ease low moods. A straightforward action here, as much as possible: position your favorite chair by a window. If your home allows, have breakfast in the spot with the best morning sun. Even on cloudy days, the natural brightness can lift you more than any bulb. And for spaces that don't get sunlight, consider daylight-mimicking lamps. A small investment, but one that pays off in brighter moods and better sleep. Light also protects our vision, a gift that changes as we age. Past a certain age, it's common to find that stairwells are a bit dimmer, reading takes more effort, and small print isn't quite as friendly as it once was. What's interesting is how much difference good lighting can make. Proper illumination helps reduce strain, makes it easier to enjoy hobbies like knitting or crossword puzzles, and importantly, helps prevent accidents. Imagine walking into a room at night. Relying on a weak overhead bulb might mean missing that slipper or stray footstool. A simple, practical step: add a few inexpensive stick-on LED lights in hallways and staircases. Swap out old bulbs for brighter, warmer LEDs. Place a lamp where you read or sew. These small changes make the home more welcoming and safer for everyone moving around after dusk. Light brings color and meaning to our environment. Take a look around right now. Do any treasured photographs, paintings, or quilts catch the sunlight? Maybe a vase on the table bursts with color at noon. Light doesn't just reveal, it transforms. A familiar room might look bland under an old yellowed bulb, but come alive in the radiance of a spring morning. If you enjoy expressing yourself through your living space, experiment with where you display special objects. Rotate a painting so it catches the best afternoon light for a few hours. Place a colorful cushion or flowers where they'll glow at sunset. These gestures may seem small, but they can turn ordinary moments into daily rituals of appreciation. Let's pause and reflect for a moment. Is there a memory, recent or distant, where a certain kind of light made everything seem better? Maybe a bedside lamp during a long sleepless night, or a golden hour chat with a friend on the porch. In our community here, we honor the everyday magic that ties us together. If you'd like, share your memory in the comments. Your story might spark another's memory, weaving our lives together in the glow of simple joys. Light also connects us to tradition and celebration, Across generations, candles have marked birthdays, holidays, vigils, and milestones. Lanterns guided loved ones home, Christmas tree lights shimmered in childhood wonder, and soft porch lights offered warmth to neighbors stopping by. At this stage, traditions might shift, but the meaning deepens. Lighting a candle at dinner, even on an ordinary Tuesday, can make the meal feel special. Repeating these gestures, alone or with family, becomes a thread of comfort running through daily life. If arthritis or eyesight changes make matches tricky, consider using battery-powered candles to recreate the glow without worry. The ritual stays the same, a little moment to pause, reflect, and honor the day. Let's talk about the way light fosters connection to nature. One gift of having time, after years built around schedules and obligations, is the chance to watch the world change hour by hour. Light draws us to the garden at dawn, or to the porch to savor a cup of tea as the sky shifts colors. Simply watching the rhythm of the day, shadows growing and shrinking, the gold of late afternoon, can help us feel grounded. Try setting aside just 10 minutes to be still and notice light outdoors, even if you remain indoors. Pull up a chair close to a window, or open the curtains wide when the weather is wild. These little acts require no exertion, just attention, and they add richness to each season. This is probably a good time for a quick request. If you get value from what we have presented, please like and subscribe to help us grow our channel, Ageless Soul. Now let's consider how light is both a metaphor and a real presence in our lives. After decades of facing sorrows and joys, it's remarkable how light continues to symbolize renewal and hope. Sometimes, after illness or a hard season, it's the first spring morning that signals things are shifting for the better. The magic of light is not just about what we see, but how it helps us see better, clearer, with fresh perspective. Think about how you might intentionally bring more figurative light into your days. A phone call to a friend, sharing an old story, or a note of thanks can brighten not just your outlook, but someone else's too. This isn't about grand gestures. Even a simple smile exchanged with a neighbor can be a ray of light. In a practical sense, staying connected is easier with a well-lit environment. It's less tiring to talk with loved ones on video calls if the room is softly illuminated. If you still write letters or read the newspaper, a dedicated reading light can ease strain, making the experience more pleasurable. Let's look at one gentle example that shows how our choices about light can change daily life. Imagine two homes. In the first, the blinds stay drawn, and lamps are rarely used during the day. Meals feel a little dull, energy dips quickly, and it's easy to lose track of time. In the second home, curtains are open with intention. Special effort is given to arranging a vase of tulips where sunlight touches it, and a favorite reading lamp glows in the corner. Even when alone, the simple act of tending to light fills the space with cheer and a kind of quiet dignity. The difference is a choice for light, not just for vision, but for living. As you reflect, which home feels more like yours at this moment? What changes, however slight, could bring a little more brightness, not just to the rooms you walk through, but to the hours themselves? Light, as it turns out, is vital for health beyond mood and vision. Our bodies use sunlight to create vitamin D, which keeps bones strong and supports our immune systems. Spending time outdoors for even 15 minutes can help. If you have a balcony, a garden, or even a patch of sun through an open window, take advantage of it most days. Of course, everyone's medical needs are different. Feel free to ask your doctor about sun exposure and vitamin D if you have specific health conditions. But for many, the touch of real sunlight is a gentle medicine all its own. We shouldn't ignore that. For some, light can be too much. glare leading to headaches, bright afternoons making it tough to nap. If that's your experience, simple solutions like sheer curtains, hats outdoors, or dimmable lamps can help strike the right balance. The idea isn't to flood your world with harsh brightness, but to invite in the kind of light that soothes as well as illuminates. Many of you have developed keen wisdom about what feels good and what doesn't. You know which time of day makes your porch or living room most inviting. Perhaps you've even taught the next generation how to light a room for comfort. Table lamps over overhead glare, warm bulbs over icy blue. Your experience is a kind of guiding lantern for those coming after, showing that comfort and beauty can be built out of ordinary materials. A well-placed lamp, a clean window, a pause to notice shadows moving across the floor. At this point in life, we gain the privilege of curating what surrounds us, choosing not just what to keep, but how to arrange it, how to highlight it, how to celebrate its presence in our days. Light is one of our most reliable tools in this gentle artistry. Let's enjoy another moment for reflection. Can you recall an adjustment you made? A new lamp, cleaner window, moving a chair that improved your daily comfort? Share it below if you'd like. Our community learns from each other's practical wisdom, trading simple tips that make life brighter. Before we close, remember that the magic of light, both literal and symbolic, can be invited into daily life at any age. Whether you're cultivating a brighter window nook, lighting a candle for coziness, or sharing a kind word to brighten a friend's day, these are all acts that honor the value of each moment. If today's talk sparked a thought or memory, please join our community by liking and subscribing here at Ageless Soul. Each person here adds something special to our circle. You've gathered a lifetime of wisdom, and with every year, your appreciation for light, in all its forms, has likely deepened. These small insights we've explored can continue to enrich your days, bringing natural light inside, protecting your vision, kindling tradition, connecting to nature, and spreading brightness to others. Your choices illuminate not just your own life, but those around you. Let's continue this conversation together. What rituals, memories, or practical hacks do you have for using light to make life lovelier and richer at this stage? Your sharing helps all of us glow a little brighter. Thanks for watching. Tap that like button and subscribe if this brought you joy today. We're growing thanks to wonderful folks like you. Wishing you a peaceful day, wrapped in warmth and love.